Hi, today we are going to practice solving a lot of different kinds of equations. So first for our bell work, let's distribute. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6. Negative 6 times negative 5v is positive 30v equals 54. And now it's just a two-step equation. Add 6 to both sides of the equal sign, divide by 30. Okay, over here we're going to combine like terms. Negative 14v plus 14v equals 0. So now we have negative 10 equals 0, which is not possible, so there's no solution. Okay, our goal today is just to be able to solve equations. Some of it would have been in class on the paper, some of it probably on the whiteboard. Okay, here's a literal equation. Our goal is to solve for x. So we have to get g by itself, we have to get x by itself by dividing by 6 on both sides. G and 6, wow, they look similar. So our answer is literally g divided by 6 equals x, because we can't do anything with the g and the 6. Absolute value. First we get rid of the stuff on the outside of the absolute value bars. This doesn't have anything, so we move to the next step. We're okay with everything in here equaling a 4, so p minus 1 can equal 4. We're also okay with all of this equaling a negative 4. P minus 1 equals negative 4. And then you just add 1 to both sides of the equal sign. P equals 5. Add 1 over here, and P equals negative 3. Okay, we got to get rid of everything outside the absolute value bar. So first we have to get rid of the divided by 10. So let's multiply by 10 on both sides of the equal sign. Now I have the absolute value of x plus 4 equals negative 10. Well, this is going to be not possible because there's nothing I can put inside the absolute value bars, then take the absolute value and get a negative number. It's just not possible. Okay, these are kind of tricky. When we have something like this, we need to do the distribution, the parentheses first. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 6 is a positive 30. And then I do still have that negative 3 plus at the front. And now I can combine like terms. Negative 3 plus 30. So now I have 5x plus 27 equals 37. Subtract 27 on, now it's just a two-step equation. Subtract 27 on both sides, we get 10 equals 5x. Divide by 5 on both sides, we get x equals 2. Okay, a little tricky. There's an invisible 1 right here. So we're going to multiply negative 1 times n, which is negative n, and negative 1 times negative 8, which is positive 8. Subtract 8 on both sides. We get negative 10 equals negative n. Well, again, remember that's an invisible 1, so we have to divide by negative 1 on both sides, and we get that n equals 10. Okay, some more practice. Solve for x. Well, this one's not too bad. We have a minus k. The opposite of minus k is plus k. So u plus k equals x. Literally u plus k because we can't combine like terms. Absolute value, there's nothing on the outside, so we're okay with this part in the middle equaling 9. And we're okay with it equaling negative 9. Because the absolute value of negative 9 is 9. Add 6 to both sides, we get a equals 15. Add 6 over here to both sides, we get a equals negative 3. Another absolute value, so there's nothing on the outside, so I can move on to step 2, where I'm okay with this inside part being equal to 2 or equal to negative 2, because, whoopsie, sorry, let's just erase all that. So 5 minus b can equal 2, or 5 minus b can equal negative 2, because the absolute value of negative 2 is just 2. Subtract 5 on both sides, we get negative b equals negative 3. Divide by negative 1, b equals 3. Subtract 5 on both sides, we get negative b equals negative 7. Divide by negative 1 on both sides, we get b equals 7. Okay, distribute. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times a positive 4m is a positive 20m. And then we just write minus 2m because this is not in the parentheses, so we do not multiply. We still have negative 13 on this side. Combine like terms, a positive 20m minus 2m, we now have negative 13, equals 5 plus 18m. And then it's a two-step equation. Subtract 5 on both sides and then divide by 18. It looks like it would be a negative 1. Okay, multiply negative 5 times 6 is negative 30n. So I should have said times 6n. And then negative 5 times a positive 6 is a negative 30 equals 30. Add 30 to both sides of the equal sign gives us 60 equals negative 30n. Divide both sides by negative 30 and your answer is negative 2. Solve for a. We want a. So we have to divide by 12m on both sides of the equal sign. Now 4 over 12 can be simplified to 1 over 3 with the m on the bottom also. Get rid of the stuff on the outside, subtract 4 on both sides of the equal sign. Absolute value of negative 5x equals the negative 15. Not possible because there's nothing you could put inside the absolute value bars. Then take the absolute value and get a negative number. It's always going to be positive when you take the absolute value. Okay, nothing's on the outside, so we can move to step 2. We are okay with this equaling, so 3 plus 7x equals 73. And we're also okay with it equaling negative 73. And then the first one, subtract 3 on both sides. 7x equals 70. Divide by 7 on both sides, we get x equals 10. And over here, subtract 3 on both sides. 7x equals negative 76. Divide both sides by x, and it's going to be 10 point something, some decimal. Or fraction if you put it as a fraction. Okay, let's solve for a. We can combine like terms. Negative 2 plus 3 just is a positive 1. A plus 1 equals negative 2. Subtract 1 on both sides, we get a equals negative 3. Combine like terms, we get 42 equals 8 plus 13 is 21m. Divide by 21 on both sides, we get 2. Whew, some time for homework, and then our exit ticket. Combine like terms becomes 12r minus 1 equals 11. Add 1 to both sides, we get 12r equals 12, so r equals 1. Over here, multiply 3 times 3x is 9x. 3 times a minus 6 is a minus 18. And then we add 18 to both sides to get 36, and then divide by 9. I think that's 4 for x. Okay, that was practicing lots of different types of equations. You got this.